Even more important, our technology, remote resources, and diversified team are battle-tested and ready to represent you from the comfort of your home, wherever you are, whenever you need. We are here for you. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Dial Pound Law on your cell. Pound Law, that's all.
Offices, Jacksonville.
Get inside the Gators with the Florida Gator Report with Lauren Brooks.
Go Gators!
Brought to you by Darley's Plumbing, where quality counts.
A big win for the Florida Gators.
Get your Gators on 1010XL.
I have to go to the gym and untangle my headphones while warming up on the treadmill. And I'll finally untangle them 4 miles later, at which point I'm going to be real tired. Oh, yeah!
Motorcycles make everything exciting. And when Geico makes it easy to switch and save on motorcycle insurance, it's even more exciting.
And once I put my headphones in, I realize my phone's dead. Then I get to run in silence.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Geico presents, not again, another voicemail from your roommate.
Hey, man, so I was in a rush to get to work and I left the back door open. Could you shut it? I left it wide open. While you're there, could you also turn off the oven? And all of the burners. My mom never let me use the oven. I wonder why.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help keep your personal property protected, like if it's your roommate's first time operating an oven. Visit geico.com to see how easy it is to switch and save on renter's insurance.
Hey guys, Hicken here. My friends at Bueller Air Conditioning are continually taking heightened precautions for you and their staff as they enter your home. The heat is here, and Bueller Air wants you to have the peace of mind that they're safely serving you. They communicate to each homeowner as they engage in best practices like sanitizing, staying 6 feet away, while always using gloves and foot covers. A local business providing an essential service so you can still stay cooler with Bueller.
Bueller Air, stay cooler with Bueller.
Boy, I bet you local businesses right now, the essential ones, the non-essential, the ones that are nervous, I bet they'd pay about anything for peace of mind these days. What if I told you this fantastic germ-killing company, EnviroMasters, can give you that peace of mind? You see, EnviroMasters has a SaniGuard service that's killing germs that kill your business. An ultra-effective electrostatic spray kills the COVID virus. 4 dozen others, including the flu, norovirus, MRSA, and others, staph infection. So for the health of you, your staff, your customers, your family, EnviroMasters can give you the peace of mind in these unusual times. EnviroMasters, quite simply, kills germs that kill your business. If you're a local business, you need to call EnviroMasters today and find out the many different programs that they offer. 683-6399. 683-6399. Environmentally friendly, destroying germs and disease, though. It's EnviroMasters. 683-6399.
Bill Safety Tom here with Remedy Staff. Concerned about keeping your family safe during these difficult times? We are as well. Wash your hands frequently. Self-monitor. If you have symptoms, self-isolate to keep friends, family, and coworkers safe. Need a doctor? Don't just show up. Give them a heads up. Call the COVID hotline for guidance at 1-866-779-6121. These are just a few quick safety tips from Remedy Staffing, keeping you, your family, friends, coworkers, and our healthcare workers safe in Jacksonville.
Hey folks, Rick Ballou for the Blue Crab Crab House, where takeout is now available Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 till 10. Sunday it all begins at 12:30. Just give them a call, 260-CRAB, 260-2722 for the best seafood in Jacksonville. Why would you consider going anywhere else? Call them today. It's the Blue Crab Crab House, 260-2722, Julington Creek Road in San Jose.
The time is right to replace your company shirts and other logoed items from Hardball Creative. Nobody does it like Hardball, because Hardball does it all.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
Attention diesel mechanics. Republic Services is now hiring in Duval and St. Johns County. And with Republic Services, new diesel mechanics get a $2,000 sign-on bonus, $1,000 yearly tool allowance, and competitive benefits. Republic Services will even pay for your ASE certifications and offer a bonus for each certification earned. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment today. Visit republicservices.jobs for more information and to apply. Wear the star, drive your career.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
It seemed like it as the Battle Royale continues. If you don't know it, it's me and my buddy CT. During the month of April, we have had implemented the Steps Challenge.
Now, Dan, when we last spoke on Friday, I spoke to you trying to just keep the spirits high.
Yes, you did.
Just kind of
pump me up.
Come along with you on the journey.
Thank you.
As you walk about the neighborhood.
Yes.
I feel like it helps you pass the time chatting with your friends.
I appreciate it.
And you felt like this was a big swing weekend.
Swing weekend. I felt like he was going to try to post a number. So I felt like I had some work to do. So
you had to respond accordingly. This is very Jordan-esque of you.
So Thursday and Friday, I went out and I did a yeoman's effort. I said, I think on Thursday, I set a personal record. I think I went 33,000 steps.
Listen, if you're going to be an ultra competitor, you have to use the term PR.
Yes.
A PR.
Yes, PR on Thursday. And then on Friday, I came back and I'm up in the 32. But I knew that Saturday was going to be a big day. So I got up early Saturday morning for me. And I texted CT, and it was 7:45 as I head out the door. And I head out the door at 7:45, and I text CT, and I say, I bet you're already on the beach. He lives down in St. Augustine. He likes to go on the beach.
Now, finally, that opened back up this week.
He sent me a couple sunrise pictures. I'm like, son of a bee sting. So now I know that
he's been going for hours.
Plus, I know that rain is forecast for the afternoon. So I just say, all right, look, I just got to go for a while here. So I do the neighborhood.
You ended up in Ocala, ladies and gentlemen. Had to get a ride back.
I build up some steps and I head down San Pablo. I cut through the back there. I pop out down there on Beach Boulevard, and I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm going up the bridge. Up the bridge I went.
What bridge?
The bridge going to the beach, yeah.
It's called the Dames Point, Jeff.
No, it's not the Dames Point. I go up the bridge. I take some pictures of the bridge, send them to my wife, say I'm getting a little wobbly, head back home, piling up the steps. The rain's,
this is an obsession.
Dark skies.
He's delirious. He walked into the wrong house.
I get back, honest to God, almost around noon.
What time did you leave, 7:30?
So it's about 4 hours. I was out there hoofing. So I look down, and I'm adding up the steps, and I'm like, all right, I got a good number here. I'm off to a good start. But I'm at 25,000,
For that one walk,
for that one walk.
It?
Yeah, oh yeah. So I'm like, all right, I said, I got to rest a little bit here. And when you do a lot, like 4 hours, your legs are a little wobbly. Your feet start to get sore.
Blisters.
I was waiting for a dark turn where you reach your hand in your pocket. There was no phone.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. By the way, I almost lost the phone throwing the football with my son. It fell out of my pocket. That would have been disastrous. That's another story. So, anyway, Saturday rolls on. So, about 6 o'clock, I said, Brooksy, get the clubs. We're going to Jack's Beach.
Okay.
So, throw the clubs in there. I go down there. I said, let's walk 9. He's like, okay. So, and I'd added to the total throughout the day. And so I'm out on Jack's Beach. We're walking. I get about the 4th hole. I'm holding my driver in my
forget the steps. How do we play?
I hammed and egged it pretty good.
Good for you. How about the boy king? How's he doing?
He's doing okay. He can.
Has he made a par yet?
No. But he can hit a driver.
Sure, he's a big kid.
Yeah.
He'll get there.
Yeah. And he's he's okay. He's got no chip and putt. Can't chip and putt with a damn.
I
said that's a practice thing, dude. You
got
to go.
It's the hardest part. That touch is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Anyone can swing hard.
But back to the walking because I get to the 4th hole. I got my hand on my driver.
I'm proud of you for getting out playing some golf too. The story got better for me.
And what happened was at about 5:30,
was it
6
crowded
o'clock.
Or no?
It was a little bit crowded. 5:30, 6 o'clock, the sun came, but they're very careful, just like all the golf courses.
Sure, yeah. More and more people are saying that it's a big positive to play golf, despite all the know-it-alls from a couple weeks ago.
The sun comes out, man, and it got hot.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So I got my hand on the driver, and I look down, and
it's fire, that sun.
My hand is shaking, like so.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm like,
we've overdone it.
I'm like, uh-oh. And then I
Maybe
realized,
just needed some food.
Then I realized, I haven't drank much water today.
Oh, that'll do it. You're getting a headache now, too.
Yeah, so now I'm like, okay. And we're on like hole number 4 or 5, and I'm like, I may only play a couple more holes, Brooks. We may have to call it.
Oh, that's terrible, Dad. I'm never coming with you again.
Yeah, he starts complaining.
Sure.
I give him the stare and tell him to shut up, and then he realizes that.
Did you try drinking some water or no?
Well, I found the cart girl, and she had loaded up on a couple bottles. And when I got to 6, I realized that the walk back is the walk back, so let's just finish up. Plus, I'm playing okay, so let's see what we can do. So anyway, we
Did you have a pull cart, or were you carrying
pull
it?
cart?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did they? So you see that in my interest lies, right? Did they pair you up with anyone, or you played the two of you?
Just the two of us. Because it was, there was like a 4 in front of us, but they were in carts, so
thunder's booming out there. I hear it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna pass it through.
Scares me.
So anyway, I get done. Well, the disappointing thing is really it was only like 7,500 steps.
Damn
I was hoping for like 15,000, but I hit the ball too well, Jeff. Fairways and greens.
Point A to point B.
So anyway, get home. End up Saturday, 39,000 plus steps.
Well, I kind of
translation 17.4 miles, ladies and gentlemen.
Inside the business.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with Hick. I tried to give him a little bit of a pep talk on Friday, and I told him that I think you're going to have to go 40 plus both days because I know this psycho CT. I know what he's up to.
Yeah. So he calls me. So I break down. We hadn't talked. We didn't want to divulge numbers.
Saturday night, you call?
Sunday.
Oh.
Sunday.
Have you done a walk-in on Sunday?
Yeah. I do a little quick one before church. I do church. I do one after. I broke
church
it up
online,
though.
right?
Yeah. I broke it up though because my feet are sore.
It's also kind of boring, all that walking. Do you get bored? Like a 4.5 hour walk to me is
4.5 is
mind-blowing.
lengthy. And usually I'll call people. I didn't call. I kind of just got one with.
Would you rather walk
with
4.5
lonely
hours
walk.
or ride? Would you rather walk? This is a good question for people out there, either or. Put this on your little Twitter poll. Would you rather walk 4.5 hours or fly first class 4.5 hours?
Oh, fly first
class?
Sure, hell yes.
A lot of people would rather walk, I'm sure.
Well, God bless them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right, what about walk 4.5 hours or fly coach 4.5 hours?
Walk.
Yeah, see?
Anyway, so I call him, and he's pretty excited.
Oh, boy.
He set his own PR for the week.
Yeah, dump it on him.
So I'm like, oh, gosh, what'd you get? He goes, I got like 183,000 steps.
Total.
Yeah.
All right, so divided by 7, that's only 25,000.
I'm like, oof, that's pretty
good. 25,000
25,000
a day. I think you beat that.
He goes, Hick, what'd you? And I go, I don't know. I'll send them to you later. Because here's my strategy.
Is there any way, do you have to show, is this the honor system or do you have to show the technological measurement? You have to send him that.
I send him the
He's just not going to take I did 48,000.
But we did agree to do this in the highest honor of integrity.
Oh. Robert's Rules of Order.
Yeah, so but I didn't want to send him the numbers now, early Sunday, because I knew I wasn't going to do a big number Sunday, and I didn't want to inspire him to go out and try and catch up.
That's a good point.
So I waited until about Sunday night,
It's kind of sneaky, but a good point.
Yeah, 8:30, 9 o'clock, strategy. And I sent him to him. Well, it appears that I'm just over 200,000 for the week.
And he's 180?
He's 183.
Oh, you killed him.
So that would be like 17,000 plus.
That's like another 2-hour walk.
I think I had a 5,000 step lead, so I may be at about 22,000 now. So I got to stay slow and steady here.
Yeah.
But
I think you properly deduced that he's going to try and really throw one on you this weekend. That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
And that's why I told you. I know you don't want to hear this right now, Dan. I told him we embraced right outside the doors. He went off on his walking weekend, and I said, look,
I got to respond.
You're going to have to give me 40 on Saturday or you're not going to win this thing.
Very quietly, by the way, the Drill Bit Bracket Challenge presented by the Edge Group, 4745851. Beef Drop-Ins Quips leading the dime bet board.
Okay.
52.6 to 47.4.
Where are my people?
Yes.
Nice.
So we've got about 35 minutes to go. Upset in the making, but this could be big, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got that. We got Tony coming up here at 8. You guys must love it. You must all be tuning in because it beat you know it. I'm not bitter. But we'll do breakfast with Baselli with no breakfast. But that's coming up.
I am hungry. I do have a couple of boiled eggs I can eat.
That's coming up
What else is new?
Momentarily as well. So a lot to do today. And we'll talk. We got to talk some offensive linemen with the big fella.
Yeah, we do. We need to talk a lot with the big fella. Stuff has happened since we last talked with the big fella, so we will do that and more. Rolling on here, it's the Monday Morning Quarterback, as always, brought to you by DivorceMenOnly.com. You know what they say, 9 months from now, is going to be a lot more babies or a lot more divorces. If you fall into that second category, then how about someone on your side protecting the rights of men in all family law issues? That's DivorceMenOnly.com.
The 1010XL studios are kept clean by Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
It's not set to the frequency. It's right here. Hello. No. Wrong frequency. What's the frequency, by the way?
1010XL.
Are you looking to add space, maybe remodel your home or business, or even build a custom home? You need a pro that you can trust. Lloyd's Construction and Consulting is a family-owned company built on honesty, quality, and dedication to the customer's true needs. Experts in residential and commercial construction, with over 30 years of experience, their team makes it easy. So don't start your project without giving the pros at Lloyd's a call. Lloyd's Construction and Consulting, providing first-class construction services. Lloyd'sConstruction.net.
Hey, it's Rick Ballou. While these weeks are challenging for most of us, my friends at McGowan's AC are trying to make you more comfortable by offering special financing on the new AC system now. How does no payments and no interest for 12 months sound? Let me say that again. No payments, no interest for 12 months with credit approval. For easy details, visit McGowan'sAC.com or call 264-COOL. McGowan's AC, the official heating and air conditioning partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
License number CMC 1250075.
Hey, Hicken here from my friends at Nimnick Buick GMC. And we all know what we're dealing with these days, right? But life goes on and we need a car, a truck, an SUV. Well, Nimnick Buick GMC is going to do their best for you. Right now, they're offering 0% APR. That's 0% APR for 84 months, by the way. Plus no payments for 4 months, 120 days. And that's available on all the new 2019 models and the select 2020 models. And by the way, they have more inventory than anybody in Northeast Florida. So if you don't want to go out and visit them to see all the cars, the trucks, the SUVs, you can shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com. It's real easy, NIMNICHT BuickGMC.com. They will also deliver your vehicle to you at home and go through the paperwork with you over the phone. You can see all the cars, trucks, and SUVs. They're also offering pickup and delivery for service appointments. GMC, we are professional grade at Nimnick Buick GMC. The new name in Buick.
My name is Janice. I'm a client of Brett Hastings. Brett is the most brilliant, diligent, hardworking attorney I have ever met. He is truly dedicated to his clients and fights for them to the very end. Brett fought hard to win a large personal injury lawsuit for me. They are the very best legal team I have ever met. I would hire them again in a heartbeat.
Learn more at justiceforjacksonville.com. Law offices of Brett Hastings, where the injured find justice.
Hidden Hills Golf Club wishes all of our friends in North Florida good health and safety during these challenging times. We are in this together, and together we will prevail. Please take good care of yourselves, and we hope to see you soon. Hidden Hills, Monument Road, Jacksonville.
1010XL and Mr. Chubby's Wings want to help feed those who are in need or helping us during these trying times. Buy a meal at Mr. Chubby's Wings to help first responders. It's the buy one, give one chance to help others. Go to Mr. Chubby's Wings today.
Hicken here. Need help cleaning and sanitizing your home? Give Zero Res a call. Zero Res is on the front lines when it comes to fighting against germs and viruses. Zero Res has been providing a cleaner and healthier living environment in Jacksonville homes for more than 15 years. Zero Res, spelled forwards or backwards, man. It's the right way to clean.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. One of the biggest changes we've seen in fine jewelry over the last 25 years has been the growth of jewelry designers. At Underwoods, we're the leader, bringing to North Florida the best names in designer jewelry. In fact, we carry designer lines in a similar way to how clothing stores carry designer labels. The difference is that jewelry designers have to be a little more timeless in their presentations because nobody wants to buy a fine piece of jewelry only to find out the next year it's gone out of style. That's why you'll find at Underwoods the best of the jewelry designer names, those that are tried and true and popular. Names like David Yerman, Roberto Coin, John Hardy, Marco Bichigo, Jude Francis, Lagos, Hippolyta, and a lot more are all available right now at Underwoods. So if you want the best looks in designer jewelry, stop by Underwoods in San Marco, Avondale, the Shops of Ponte Vedra.
Hi folks, Frank Frangie here for Orange Environmental Services, the superstars at taking care of your pest control and your lawn. They mow our lawn, they treat our lawn, and they're the best in the business at pest control with Centricon Termite Protection. They are the superstars. I trust them. You should too. 272-3284. the superstars at taking care of your pest control and your lawn are Orange Environmental. Call them today at 272-3284.
Just because we're keeping our distance doesn't mean the music has to stop. Introducing Live from Home, Live Nation's all-new virtual hub, updated daily with live streams, exclusive artist content, new music, and more, keeping you connected to your favorite artists. Go live now at livenation.com/livefromhome.
Hicken here, letting you know that in these uncertain times, one thing you cannot be uncertain about is your car. Whether in an emergency or having to go grocery shopping, your car is more important than you know. So go to the local guys you can trust. American Transmission. For more than 30 years, they're master certified technicians, having taken care of your car's needs from bumper to bumper. American Transmission is open now to serve you with 2 locations, Beach Boulevard and Atlantic Boulevard. Call them now at 396-3766, 396-3766.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
With your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Beef for 1010XL. This update brought to you by Woody's Barbecue. Could another big name for the Jags be on the move? ESPN's Adam Schefter tweeted out over the weekend that the Jags have had discussions with other teams regarding a trade for running back Leonard Fournette. Fournette's going into the 4th and final year of his rookie contract. The Jags have, as of yet, decided to pick up the 5th-year option on Fournette. Meanwhile, the NFL Draft comes up Thursday, and Dave Caldwell yesterday, or last week, Jaguars general manager, spoke with the media. Big fan of this year's offensive line crop.
This is a very good offensive line class, especially early, but I also think there are players throughout the draft that you can get in the mid-rounds that you may not have to exercise a high pick and still get a good player.
It's 8:02 and 75 degrees time and temperature. Brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
Now breakfast with Boselli.
Brought to you by Lloyd's Construction and Consulting.
Providing first-class construction services.
On 1010XL.
I paid my dues.
Oh, he's a champion.
Well, no, he's not. He's
not.
He's a round advancer, but
he
settled down
went
on
the next
championship
round,
talk.
didn't he?
They don't play We Are the Champions when you go to the Elite Eight.
Apparently they do.
Listen, it was a beatdown.
Was it? I thought you won by like 0.5% or something.
No, I won by 2.5%.
Oh, that's probably the third tightest one we've had. Huh?
Well, I decided to go 4 corners at the end.
Did you? Just protect the lead?
Yeah. Protect the lead. And listen,
I'm proud of you for knowing what 4 corners is, Tony. I thought that might be a little ahead of your time.
You understand that I was telling my wife last night, I only can make it through the first Last Dance. I recorded the second one, so don't tell me what happened in the second hour.
Okay.
Anyways.
Jordan dies.
Dang it.
Spoilers!
Jason Bateman comes in and takes his place.
Because I'm old and lungs aren't all the way back, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second.
Oh, dear.
I go to bed early now. I don't know if you know that.
Okay.
And
good for you.
10 o'clock, I was fading, and so I only saw the first one. But I was telling my wife, as we were watching it, and Jordan at North Carolina in the finals, beat Georgetown, all that.
Uh-huh.
And I was saying how he stayed 3 years and how great college basketball was back then because you had guys like Jordan who stayed 3 years.
Right. Most stayed 4. Yeah.
And Jordan thought about staying 4.
Yeah, most stayed 4. Patrick Ewing, guys that could have gone.
Jordan said Dean told him to get out, go get some money.
And I'll tell you, I watched, and I used to watch, and remember early days ESPN, early, mid, late 80s, it was ACC, Big East.
Yeah.
They were on all
Big
the
Monday,
time.
it was called. Big Monday, the Big East.
I used to watch. College basketball to me back then was bigger than the NBA.
At
my age.
Yeah, it's close.
And so I was a huge college basketball fan and remember all those moments. And I remember when Elijah Warren and Drexler and the 5 Slamma-Jamma, which was every kid's favorite team because they dunked.
They never did win, did they?
No, they lost.
They lost all 3, didn't they? Or 2.
NC State, the big one.
Yeah, and then they lost to Georgetown.
Highly favored. But we used to go to the short dunk hoops at the elementary and act like we were
throw down, yeah.
throw down. So, yeah, I'm a huge college basketball fan of the 80s. And
so you're excited about the last
game. The short dunk hoops in high school and college always lead to a fist fight. Inevitably. I've never gotten into a good game of dunk hoops where there wasn't a fight at some
especially
point.
if you play with me, Jeff.
I know. I can only imagine.
I'm inside.
I could see someone throwing the ball at your face as hard as they could. Like, you give them a hard foul, they've got no other option. It's not like they can punch you, so they just wing the ball at your head.
You come down the lane on the short dunk hoop.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1984.
Yeah, you're
NBA
proving my
Bill
point.
Laimbeer style
Yeah.
of taking people out.
You do that on the third fairway. Why would you not do it on the lane?
I remember Tony Baselli playing in it was a charity basketball game. It was, I think,
Reggie White, Leroy Butler.
Yeah.
That's the Super Bowl, maybe?
No, it was here.
No, it was here.
But during the Super Bowl week? Remember they did that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, years before. Like,
it was a charity thing.
You were playing.
Leroy.
You were in the league then, right?
Oh, yeah. It was me and Mark were the only two local guys that got invited.
Yeah, so Mark and Tony are there, but they're not playing much. And at one point, they start jumping up and down like, put us in.
Well, no, we didn't want to play. First of all, I had no desire to play in that game.
Where was it? Here?
FSCJ South.
It was Leroy's event.
Yes.
Gotcha. It was Leroy. And I don't know why because we knew we were friends with Reggie, and Leroy's obviously Jackson, so he had to get some Jaguars.
Yeah.
And the best was Mark and I didn't want to go in. Finally, Reggie made us go in.
Yeah.
And so we're in there. My favorite thing is Mark going for a layup and looking like just scared to death because to get fouled or miss it. And ended up getting fouled. I think he made 2 free throws.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think I did much. I got a rebound or two. I was just I was staying out of the way. I was like, man, I don't need to get hurt or anything else.
Well, there was a little bit of risk involved in that. Yeah, could you imagine having to go back to the Big Daddy and tell him?
Yeah, I didn't want to play at all because I didn't want to hear from Tom, like, what are you doing playing at a charity basketball?
Right.
Tony, we were playing Hoop It Up one year. This is like 95 or 96 when Willie's a starter, right? Willie Jackson is a starter for you guys at receiver. And we're down playing Hoop It Up. Willie's playing Hoop It Up with just some of his boys. I mean, it's not even like a team. And the ball is going out, and I'll never forget Willie Jackson taking a running start, diving over those stanchions that they used for a fence to save a basketball and hoop it up. Yeah, I mean.
No, I'll say this. We used to play hoop all the time, and we just do it. No one knew. We used to go, in Marsh Landing, they have that outdoor court.
Mm-hmm.
And me, Schmangy, Ben Coleman.
Well, it's great exercise, right?
We used to play in training.
We play full court hoops, 5-on-5, 4-on-4, whatever. All the time.
We used to play in training camp, Tony. They'd set at the hoop while you guys were off, taking naps in between workouts. We would, with Bahati and that group and all the production guys, we would play right there into the stadium. They had. Did they ever roll those out for you guys? They had a couple of portable hoops.
They didn't want us playing. So we played because we didn't want anyone to know.
Let's just shoot around a little bit, though,
But it was full.
Yeah, it's fun, man. There's nothing like
going
playing
from the baseline, dunking on it. They always have there would be 7 of us or 8 of us or 6 of us, whatever, and then high school kids from the Marsh Landing would show up.
Yeah. That's
and
cool.
These
That's
poor
so
kids
fun,
would try
man.
to play, and Schmanky would just be going baseline, just dunking on their heads. I'm like, Schmank, come on, man, they're in high school. But my highlight of my basketball career, I have 2.
Okay.
One is as a junior at Fairview High School, going up alley-oop dunking. Against a team called the high school is Mullen, and the only reason I bring that up is the dunk was sweet. We were getting beat by 20. It did not matter. You'd have thought I just hit the dunk for the winning score as I celebrated. But there was a kid
pointing at the cheerleaders while he runs back up court.
Oh, I was pointing to the crowd. But
God, you must have been such a horse's ass when you were about that age, too.
There was a kid who went to Duke. I can't remember his name. He was number 3 at Duke.
Number 3.
White kid, blondish, reddish hair.
Grayson Allen.
No, that's not Kubek, is it?
No.
I can't remember.
Greg
Gotta be
Kubek?
Older, right?
Kubek is about Tony's age.
It would have been 91 probably to 95.
Hold on.
Well,
number 3. Beef can look it up. He's number 3, I remember. Anyways, and my second highlight
from Colorado?
Colorado, Mullen High School. He might have moved his senior year to Chicago.
McCaffrey, isn't it? One of the McCaffreys? Billy McCaffrey? Okay.
No.
Cherokee Parks.
No, look up number 3, 9 through 91, 92.
All right. I was looking at 94, 95, thinking he'd be a senior, but then you said
No.
he moved.
93 maybe.
Trajan Langdon from Alaska.
No. Maybe he was 6. Maybe it was 5. It was a single digiter.
Okay, hang on. Let's get this
I'll
right.
get you right here.
Anyways, as you looked at it, my second highlight was at USC.
Uh-huh.
You talk about being stupid. A bunch of us played intramural basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 2 football teams, and in the finals, my team met Willie McGinnis's team for the title. And yours truly took the title home, carrying the trophy out of the intramural gym.
Very nice.
Yeah, those are my 2 highlights.
You dominated Willie McGinnis?
Your guy's name is R. Burt. I never heard of him. Burt is his last name. B-U-R-T.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right. He didn't play much.
Hey, Tone, if you were part of this draft, where would you have been watching the draft from? Like, in other words, you're 22, you're going to be the second pick in the draft. Where are you going to watch the draft?
I've been at home.
You've been at home?
Well, I mean,
there's not a whole lot of options, are there?
Oh, I don't know. You know, would you have stayed in California and watched it? Would you
No,
gone to?
I'd probably have flown home. Because my agent lived in Boulder.
Okay.
And all my family was there. I probably have flown home or
Right.
driven. Actually, that's not true. I would have driven home probably.
Yeah.
What is that drive from L.A. to Denver?
Legally or illegally?
Illegally, like we all drive.
I can make it. I used to be able to make it 14.
So it's a
between
long
14
one,
and 15 hours. Legal's
it's
at
like
18.
leaving here and going to Cleveland.
Yeah, I used to take off. I mean, through literally on I-70 through Utah, you go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm supposed to, but
right.
I did. Yeah, so it's my highlights. But yeah, I would have gone home, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And kids, all kids listening, please do not drive that fast. It's very dangerous.
Correct.
It's stupid. I was an idiot. I'm not bragging. I should have taken 18 legal hours to come.
What did you you had told us something about your lungs? You're okay?
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, I'm good. Lungs are good, but this last thing come back.
Okay.
Because I had real bad pneumonia. They said there's no permanent damages or anything like that. But I found this out this past week. When you're in the hospital, they say give 4, maybe Beef knows this. For every day in the hospital, it takes 4 or 5 days or some amount of time. I think it's 4 or 5 days to heal, get back to normal.
Okay.
After every day in the hospital, I was in the hospital 5 days, so that's a while. Plus, I had the lung issues, pneumonia, virus, all that crap. And so I feel great. I mean, I feel great. Been playing golf, ride my bike every day. I rode 30 miles on my beach cruiser yesterday, just cruising around.
Attaboy.
And so, but I'm trying to get the lungs back. So, and I lost all that weight, and I've now, I think, gained it all back. Eating cake and cookies, because it was my birthday Friday. You didn't wish me happy birthday.
Yes, we did. In fact, we said it on the air.
I forgot.
Yeah.
It's better. It would have been better if you did.
This guy's unreal. You're some piece of work.
So I told my daughter, so I've one really disciplined, all my kids are great, but my second daughter, Alexis, is just like a workout freak. Just nuts. And so I said, all right. And I was watching her on one of these days, it was Saturday or Sunday, doing this HIIT. You know what this HIIT stuff is? High intensity training?
Yeah.
That she had on her computer, and she was doing it in the family room. I'm just watching her. I'm like, no. And I'm limited to impact because the hips and everything, and the shoulders aren't great and everything else. And so I tell her yesterday, I said, I want to start working out every morning, and let's do one of those HIIT workouts, but let's try to find one that's low impact.
Okay.
Which is kind of the opposite of high impact, but
no.
Good luck on the search.
HIIT is high intensity.
Oh, high intensity. I got you. All right, cool.
So I can't be doing squat jumps and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
So we just did a 30-minute HIIT. And I don't know if you can hear, I'm still out of breath.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was going to die.
You're going to be sore tomorrow, I bet.
It was brutal. 30 minutes. I mean, and this is doing basic stuff.
Right.
Side straddle hop.
Yeah, my daughter's just sitting there breezing through it, and I'm sweating. I am literally looking for oxygen.
Yeah, that's youth. You're almost 50. You're 300 pounds.
But
it's hard.
I am determined to do it every day.
Oh, good. Keep it up. I was thinking about doing something that I'm going to embarrassingly admit right now, only because it recalls one of the other great glory moments when Tony was on the program, when he claims he was dispatched, called in to save the show. But I remember he came in one day, and we laughed at him for doing this.
You call Steve Griffin, get him on the phone right now. And he'll confirm it.
Okay. So anyway, Tony brought this up once. You may not remember, Hick, but I do remember. But I've been thinking about doing it. It's the opposite of high intensity and high impact. But Tony, do you remember your yoga phase? You went to yoga a few times in a row. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think I tried it at home.
Was it hard or no? Does it do anything? Is it worth anything? Can it help me?
I gave up. I've tried yoga. My sister was a yoga instructor. I think I was doing yoga with her.
Is it just boring, or what did you not like about it? It's just stretching, right?
It was. Well, first of all, my joints and my muscles don't move that way.
Okay, well, that's me too then. That'll be out.
So I can't do half of it.
Yeah, I got you.
Complete idiot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I felt like a moron doing it.
Yeah. I already feel like one before I even try, so I can only imagine.
And secondly, it's like it should not be. You shouldn't be breathing hard at yoga. And I am like I just ran a 100-yard dash.
Oh boy!
Right. Sucking wind.
Hey,
and so nothing's good there.
Beef, go ahead.
You're listening to Breakfast with Baselli, brought to you by Lloyd's Construction and Consulting, providing first-class construction services.
All right, Tone, we're headed.
One last thing, Beef. I mean, Dan, for you.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to do this every day for the rest of my life.
Okay.
Wow. So I'd like to set the over/under.
That's a commitment. Yeah, I'm going to say 3 weeks.
I'll go.
3 weeks. I'll take the under.
No, actually, because you're.
That's 21 straight days. There's no way.
Well, I mean, you're in ISO right now. I mean, if you're ever once you get the go ahead to leave the house and go on golf, I mean, I don't know how you're going to squeeze your 8 vacations into just a month and a half this time around, but you're going to be a lot of catching up to do.
I've already canceled. I've already canceled.
Oh wow.
3 trips.
I know one you won't cancel.
No, we will drive there, caravan, and we will have that trip no matter what.
Yeah. Are they saying that you're not going to be able to fly? That's terrible. Let's move on. Beef?
I don't care. No, I'm just saying my point is we will break into the club.
No, it's all good, dude. You don't have to convince me. I'm there.
Tone, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right.
Did Beef read that already?
Yeah. Let's talk about the draft a little bit. We got coming up. Listen.
Am I here? What am I doing?
I want to talk to you about
I
want to talk to you about the 4 tackles in a second, but in the end, who do you think the Jags take?
I just got a feeling they're getting the kid from I always mess the name up. The kid from South Carolina.
Javon Kinlaw.
Kinlaw.
Take him at number 9.
I just think that's who they take.
Yeah, they could.
I don't think Derek Brown's going to be there.
I don't either.
I was kind of thinking they take Henderson, Tony. I don't know why either. No reason for it. I just think they might take him.
Henderson?
Yeah, C.J. Henderson, the corner from Florida.
Yeah.
Second
that
corner.
Early? I don't think he's
going to go 11th or 12th probably. I don't know if it's super early. I mean, if that's what you want. I mean, we've heard so much about it.
Let me ask you a question,
Yeah.
Jeff. And take your gator hat off.
Yeah.
Kinlaw or Henderson, who are you taking?
Oh, there's such different. I would without a gator.
It's pretty different. I'm not.
Yeah, no, without a gator hat, I think I would take Henderson there only because the position's so much more important.
I would take Kinlaw.
Yeah, I would take Kinlaw too.
What about trading up to get Akuda?
Akuda. I like his name.
Yeah. You can get that one. You can play with it. You can do Akuda Matata and have all kinds of fun.
Akuda.
Yeah.
After interception, Akuda Makata.
Yes.
Or Akuda Matata, whatever
Matata,
it is.
but that's all right.
Matata, it doesn't matter.
You'll get it.
Rhyme stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't there going to be a corner at 20 that's going to be decent or no?
It's
on the box. There's a pretty good corner at 20.
No, it's maybe Trayvon Diggs.
Yes,
may be gone.
Diggs, Fulton, or Gladney. One of those kids is going to be good, but none of them really fit at 20. I don't think. But it'll be interesting. I don't know.
I would take the LSU. If I were going at 20, I would take Fulton. That's
Tony,
just me.
would you take the Simmons kid from Clemson, who is like man without a position, but so good?
No. Where do you play him? You just signed Schobert.
I play him at safety. I play him at I tell him
is he a legit 4.4 guy?
Yes.
He ran on 4.45,
239 pounds, 4.39, if I'm not mistaken.
So there's no linebacker position for him on this team right now.
Why?
Unless here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you do go to 3-4.
Yeah.
And you're saying we're going to play you outside like a space guy, like they did Greg Lloyd in the old days and Chad Brown, who are about 240 pounds.
Right.
Freakish athletes. It was a different era. They could blitz, could drop into coverage, could do so many different things.
Right.
Cheap shot receivers when they come across the middle. All kinds of possibilities.
All kinds of popular things. I mean, maybe that. I mean, is he a safety? Does he have the range?
Tony, who's the other linebacker? What am I missing? Why couldn't he play the other outside linebacker?
Well,
if they went 4-3, I mean, you got...
Well, 4-3, then he's the other linebacker is a Sam linebacker. He's out there like 25% of the time.
That's it. So he wouldn't be on the field enough.
But couldn't you?
No, you're not going to draft him ninth.
Well, couldn't you move him from that play him at that spot in certain
nickel,
and then have him play?
Where?
I don't know, box safety or I don't know. I don't know X's and O's.
I mean, to your point, if you draft the kid,
you got to play
a lot of optionality.
Yes,
a lot of creativity.
but you got to play him. You can't say, "Well, we can't get him on the." That's one thing that I thought they didn't do right with Allen. I mean, leave Josh Allen on the field, let him get snaps. He's your best. Is he one of your best 11? Yes. Then have him do. You know.
Right now, he is the best 11. He's number one on the defense.
Yeah,
if you think about it.
I know. What about the tackles? There are 4 of them. I'm getting the feeling, and again, could be a smokescreen, but I'm getting the feeling the Jags are not going to draft one of these 4 offensive tackles who they could get. And again, it's Wirfs from Iowa, Becton from Louisville, Wills from Alabama,
and then
Thomas from Georgia. And so we talked to you last week about it, and you thought
I like Becton. Suppose he failed some drug test.
Yeah, red flags.
Red flag. I still like him.
Yeah.
I still think has the highest ceiling. I think he's a freak.
Okay.
I do like him. I think Thomas is one of those guys that is going to be a Pro Bowl player for the next 55 years.
Well, then take him at 9.
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, I think Beckham has a chance to be All Pro.
Okay.
Like one of the best. I think Thomas is going to be very good.
Are they both better than? Well, let me put it this way: did Cam Robinson get better at season's end last year? Because
I don't think he did.
Okay, because that's the sort of the narrative that's being spun. I don't know. I'm asking you.
He moves inside the guard, though, Tony. Will he naturally be able to play guard?
I don't know that.
Is he I mean, would you think he would be the starter? I mean, they talk like he'll move to guard. Like, okay, boom, he's the starter. Period.
I'll give you another scenario.
All right.
Let's say you pick at 9, because I get the sense what you're saying too in the clip that Dave came out and said.
Yeah.
Right before I joined back, this is the deepest, one of the deepest offensive line drafts, and that you don't have to take someone up top and you still get a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say they go skill early or corner, and maybe even do they get at the top of the second a guy like Austin Jackson from USC?
I think so. Probably they like him.
Who has first-round talent, but not first-round tape. And is it because of the system he played in? Is it because of maybe the coach? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you take a guy like that in the second if he's there. If you don't get this, sometimes you get this run on offensive linemen and people just start snatching them up quicker than you can figure it out. But a guy like Austin Jackson, you say, you know what? He can come in and compete with Cam Robinson. And if he's a second rounder, we don't have to start him right away. And he can, if Cam does okay or good, keep Cam in there, let Cam go next year. Now we got our left tackle.
Is Cam a starter level player, Tony, if he's healthy? I mean, it seems like he's just had a bunch of injuries, and sometimes you play hurt, it makes you look, not as talented as you might be.
Here's my problem with Cam.
Mm-hmm.
I love Cam. I actually like his nastiness, the toughness he brings.
Mm-hmm.
He has starting caliber talent. He does not have starting caliber technique at the left tackle position.
Okay.
His feet and his set.
He should by now, right? If you're going to work on that, shouldn't you be able to tighten that up?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I mean, he has all kinds of talent. His feet are not very good, and it gets him in all kinds of trouble.
What would the
So that's the hard part because you want to coach like George Warhawk's a good coach, really good coach, the current offensive line coach of the Jags, and you look at a guy like that and you're like, I can get him to where he is really good because he has. I mean, Cam has an opportunity to be a really good player because he has stuff you can't coach, which is athletic ability and toughness. He has a physicalness about him.
Is the technique less important at guard? In other words, some of those things that you don't like about him at tackle, are they minimized if he's at guard? And the things that you do, like the toughness and the nastiness, can
Jeff, because it's like where he gets in trouble with his feet is in space.
Okay,
his feet get all out of sorts. You don't deal with the space at guard.
So he might it might make him a better player to move to guard, I guess is the question.
It could. It can. Now the question you have, because Cam's never played guard, how does he handle the immediate and the suddenness that players are on top of you at guard compared to tackle, where it's more of a space play.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just different. I mean, and a lot of guys can do both. I mean, and there's no reason you wouldn't think he can't do both. But that would be it would take him some time to figure that out. The guys will get on top of him quicker than they do at tackle.
Let's start to wrap up. Are Leonard and Jan on this football team after the draft?
No. I don't think so. I think they really are working hard to trade both of them.
Okay. I don't understand how Leonard would have any trade value, man. They're going into his final year of a contract. You're not going to get anything in return, are you?
Well, they can, 1 year. So let me ask you a question. If you're, you can take him. You can actually take his 5th year. So you really have 2 years.
If he's traded. Now, we were wondering that, Tony. What if the Jags don't pick up the option before the deadline of the 3rd, and then he's traded?
Here's all you do. Well, you say when you trade him, let's say it's to the Eagles and making up the team.
Right.
And the Eagles want him, and they say, we want him, but we want the 2nd year. Before the trade happens, just take the 5th year option.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. If I were another NFL team, I would suggest they would be better off just wanting him for 1 year if I were the other team.
I think, what they're saying is, can they get a 3rd or 4th rounder for Leonard and go draft, the way they want to play, if they want to play more space, and go draft a more of a make-you-miss scat back type of guy in the 3rd or 4th round.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're looking at. And I think they're and with Jan, I think it's at some point, we talked about this, it's the market. And it's twofold. One, is anyone willing to give you the draft pick you want? And I think the Jags want a 1st rounder, obviously. And 2, if a team is willing to give you a 1st rounder, can they come to an agreement with Jan on his demands of $20+ million per year?
Right.
So I'll say this.
Yes, sir.
I think there's a better chance of Jan being here after the draft than Leonard.
Wow. That's big.
I think that's what Leonard is one of those stories where you really see the inside, the blood and guts. Leonard's just not liked by the people down there. That's just the fact, and well deserved in many cases. But I mean,
I'm not going to speak.
Yeah,
to that.
I know. I'm saying I'm not asking you a question. I'm just letting people know. Well, why would you do that? Because look, here's why I don't trade Leonard. Because if you're ever going to get the most production out of Leonard Fournette in the history of his existence, it'll be this year when he knows he has to get a deal next year. And so, I'd rather draft his replacement, run him into the ground, play him. Because 4th-round draft picks, Tony, in our history have been a waste of time and effort. I mean, we've got about 4 or 5 decent ones in 25 years.
Yeah.
So that concerns me that you're not getting anything.
Listen,
yeah.
You say, you make a great point. I mean, it might be the best point you've ever made during Breakfast with Deli.
Wow.
Is you don't have to keep him after this year. Go draft the guy that you see, is more of a scat back, and just get every ounce of what you can out of a player who's going to be playing his tail off.
Correct.
Because he wants to get paid.
Right. I think it just makes sense to do it that way.
I can't argue that. That is not a bad strategy at all.
Yeah.
And I think the flip side of that is they're saying other teams will realize that too. And if you're a contender who needs a big back, and you're saying we're going to get the best out of this guy, we'll give up a 4th rounder for that.
Yeah.
Or a 3rd rounder. I mean, and so you can go both ways. I can argue both ways. But I do think wherever Leonard is, and if he's here, you're gonna get your best Leonard Fournette because he's going to be playing for a contract.
Correct. All right, Tony. Good luck with your high impact training tomorrow morning.
Oh, it's going to be brutal.
What time do you do it, Tom?
We'll see if the over under makes it to 2.
Yeah, we go 7:15.
All
right. It's maximum 30 minutes. I almost quit at the 20-minute mark today because I was breathing so hard.
Wow.
I thought I was going to have a heart attack, but I made it.
We may text in to make sure you do it.
Some of the exercises they asked me to do, they asked, like in the last set, it's this push-up to side plank, one arm.
Oh, no.
And I tell you what, I did. And you're supposed to do it for 45 seconds. Just keep going for 45 seconds.
That's borderline impossible.
I got to 4. Let me count that. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Ouch.
And I was on the knees doing modified push-ups at that point.
All right.
It was bad. I'm in bad
better
shape
luck tomorrow. Maybe you'll build up some endurance, big fella.
Hey, and, last question. When do I beat down Robo Tiger?
When is the Robo Tiger match?
The
Beef?
Robo
Is that
Tiger
tomorrow?
matchup? No, tomorrow we'll start on the other side of the bracket. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, you take your beating.
Thursday, it'll be Breakfast with Baselli against Robo Tiger.
Good luck.
Googans, get ready. We're going to take down.
He's bringing it.
We're going to take down this sorry piece of piece.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Wednesday.
Metal.
Wednesday,
Piece
Tony.
of
Wednesday.
My bad, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Piece of tin, made up, phony, fake, just.
Keeps it real,
vile.
Robo Tiger. We'll see. He keeps it
By the
real.
way, congratulations to Beef has just knocked off a number 1 seed. Beef, yeah, Beef drop-ins and quips have beaten the dime bet board, Tony Baselli.
Wow.
Stunning. Probably the biggest stunner of the entire tourney so far.
We got our first top seed out.
I'm not going to lie to you. I went on and voted for that, and I voted for Dime Bet.
Of course you would.
All right, Tony. Thank you. We'll talk to you next week. There he goes.
I think Beef voted for Fanica, so I think it's even.
That could happen. What was the final tally on that?
52.4 to 47.6.
Nice. So he kept that up. Now, what's that set up in the? Is that?
We'll tell you when we get back.
Does that take you to the Final Four or to the 8?
8.
To the 8?
To the 8. All right. Well, we'll reset the bracket, tell you the next matchup, and a lot more to get into here. We're up and rolling. It's the Monday Morning Quarterback. DivorceMenOnly.com.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. Get the latest news on the Jags, Gators, Knowles, and Dogs. Jacksonville Sports Superstation.
Americans love a winner.
1010XL.
Drive forward. At this particularly hard time for our country and our great city, all of us at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Bay Meadows feel an obligation to remain open as long as possible to serve the needs of our customers and our community. Call us and we'll make an appointment for you to come to the dealership. If you prefer to stay home, we're offering remote sales options to keep you moving. We're making every effort to maintain a clean and sterilized, safe environment. Our service department is open for all your service needs. We'll pick up your vehicle and deliver it back to you when service is completed. Check our inventory online at jaxcjdr.com. Choose the car, truck, or SUV you're interested in. It will be cleaned and disinfected before your test drive. For a limited time, get 0% financing for 84 months and make no payments for 90 days. We're here to serve you in a safe and responsible manner. This is an unprecedented time, and you deserve our best. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram will keep you moving. I-295 and Bay Meadows.
Your home's plumbing isn't a, quote, little luxury. It's essential for your home and your well-being. Prosser here to let you know Fenwick's plumbing pros remain on call, staffed, and here to help. Fenwick is more than your neighborhood's local plumbing team. They're your neighbors also. Fenwick is an essential, locally owned and operated business ready to manage all your home plumbing repairs with the same care you've trusted for over 50 years, even in these times. That care will include frequent hand washing, disinfectant on surfaces and tools, gloves when available, plus these famous booties and drop cloths. Call now, in an hour, anytime, and you'll speak directly with an award-winning Fenwick customer service rep based right here in Jacksonville. Plus, you get $50 off any repair when you call now. Just one more way Fenwick keeps you comfortably and comfort simple. Always. For $50 off your next repair, mention me, Jeff, when you call 660-0556 or visit FenwickPlumbing.com.
Are you looking to add space, maybe remodel your home or business, or even build a custom home? You need a pro that you can trust. Lloyd's Construction and Consulting is a family-owned company built on honesty, quality, and dedication to the customer's true needs. Experts in residential and commercial construction, with over 30 years of experience, their team makes it easy. So don't start your project without giving the pros at Lloyd's a call. Lloyd's Construction and Consulting, providing first-class construction services. Lloyd'sConstruction.net.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist congratulates the Scholar Athlete of the Week, Alyssa Grupp, a senior captain for the softball team at Atlantic Coast High. Alyssa's a member of the National Honor Society and is the senior class treasurer.
J. David Tax Law is here to help individuals and businesses during the coronavirus event. With a $2 trillion stimulus package, the IRS has never been tasked with collecting more. New programs are available to reduce or eliminate your IRS or sales tax debt that will expire on July 15th, 2020. Call J. David Tax Law for a no-cost consultation at 904-507-4777. That's 904-507-4777. Or at jdavidtaxlaw.com.
Mike Dempsey here for Tire Outlet, and right now, nurses, doctors, and first responders will receive a 10% discount at all Tire Outlet locations. They're here to help support the community, be it routine maintenance or an unexpected flat tire. Use Tire Outlet's convenient online appointments and fast service. They're taking every precaution to ensure stores are sanitized multiple times a day so they can continue to provide you with excellent customer service. Remember, nurses, doctors, and first responders during April get 10% off at Tire Outlet, where you'll always get wholesale prices and premium service.
Instant Keys specializes in creating replacement automotive keys, even when all the originals are lost or broken. Instant Keys provides expert service for nearly every foreign and domestic vehicle, including the high-end luxury models like BMW, Mercedes, Lexus, and Infiniti. With Instant Keys, you'll get dealership-level service at a fraction of the cost without the dealership hassles. If you need honest, professional locksmith service, call the best around. Instant Keys, 722-1111.
In 1919, my great-grandfather founded Catlin as a Studebaker dealership, and now we're the oldest truck accessory store in the U.S. This is Keith Catlin, and I'm proud to be the fourth-generation owner. If you need anything for your truck, van, or SUV, come see us. From Lear toppers to roll-and lock bed covers to trailer hitches and everything in between. Let us take care of all your accessory needs. Quality counts at Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
How would you like to work for a company that's helped build Jacksonville? JB Coxwell has touched just about every corner of this city, and right now this great local company, family owned and operated for almost 40 years, is hiring for all positions. So right now, competitive salaries for experienced workers. Apply in person or online at jbcoxwell.com/culture. You'll find out more of what you need to know there, all the added benefits of working at JB Coxwell, including paid medical and a 401k. Visit the website today.
Hi, this is Joe Butler at Black Creek Outfitters. Unfortunately, due to things beyond our control, we have suspended normal business hours, so we are going to a shop by appointment model. Please call us at 904-645-7003 or email us and we will set up a time for a one-on-one consultation with one of our staff. We are also setting up curbside pickup and delivery for most products. Thanks for your support, the Butler family of Black Creek Outfitters.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
And away we go. Congratulations, Beef. Great win.
We did it! As Jeff pointed out, with the PGA Tour about to resume, I'm pretty sure I'll get my revenge from the dime bet board very soon.
Yeah, the dime bet board is going to bring some caramel on Beef. He's going to get the worst thing on there after he sends it home from the bracket. But there it is. The first top seed has been dispatched by the Beef Drops and Quips, which are
hell yes,
so integral to our
so
program.
popular. Jeff loves them.
Two seed rolling right now. The Friday,
Some of them.
The Friday like 5-pack is off to the races against Balls Davis and 78 votes early. Momentarily, and it's 62 to 38%. So Balls Davis, RIP, can he get going? Because if Balls were to win, we would have an epic battle for the Final Four.
Well,
Balls versus Beef.
Balls deserves.
Friends become foes.
As we know, I've been the biggest supporter of Balls among the three of us. I'm the only one that pushes the truth. That Balls is still alive, despite the fact of you two so disrespectfully
I get it.
treating him as if he's
I
dead.
feel like he's with us too. Every day.
I do think
Carrying him in
this.
my heart.
I think Balls, this loss is going to be on Balls. I mean, 100% deserved. He earned this loss because he's taking this highfalutin, either that or chicken bleep won't come on the, won't call in and talk. So to hell with you. Get rid of him then.
Yes.
I don't want the kid in the bracket any longer. I've carried him this far. I've lobbied for him. I've pushed for him. I'm a big Balls Davis fan. But this nonsense about, I don't know if his Mrs. Balls won't let him call in or his mom or Nipples, his sister, whoever it is that's not letting Balls Davis call in and he won't stand up to them and say, no, I'm going to do this. I am relevant right now. This is important to me. But he won't do it, so I'm cutting bait with Balls Davis right now. Yeah,
Ian
Rappaport. It's not hateful. It's called honesty. You should try.
Balls was a wonderful friend of ours who we miss dearly.
Yeah, you guys say he's dead. That's how much
you
of a
sit
friend.
there and say you support him all the
Yeah,
time.
I do.
You never go have lunch with
I've
his
had lunch with him more than once.
Beef and I myself
Smart
constantly
guy,
get back
know it
together
all.
with Balls.
Yeah, how many times have you honest? I want an honest answer. How many times have you been to lunch with Balls? 3 or 4?
5.
5 times, Beef?
At least a dozen.
Yeah, he's been a dozen. So you're one to talk. He's the only one that can talk.
And you've had lunch with him once.
Twice.
Yeah.
The Jaguars.
I mean, you call it lunch. I mean, I eat. I sit across from an urn and I talk to it and weep. But
we weep. It's awful. It's sad.
I feel like I can hear him though.
You can hear him if you listen. You can hear him.
His voice is on the wind.
Let's not forget, around Christmas time,
he's like the wind.
His beautiful voice comes back on.
For the pipes are bursting, yada yada. I am Balls Davis and I can't sing.
Around Christmas time.
Can you play that one? Can we fight that one, please?
Don't get nervous.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
I loved my favorite Balls really was when he did the Testy Fresh for the sisters.
Oh dear.
The Testy Fresh product. Balls decided, that'll be a good one.
I miss him so.
Attach my name to. I'll be Testy Fresh guy. People still haven't forgotten. Maybe this talk of Balls is going to give him a little boost in the pool today.
We'd like to get him going. The Jags had trade talk centered around running back Leonard Fournette for more than a month, according to Rappaport. Circle back with teams in the last 3 days. No takers yet. A signed Fournette could be headed out of Jacksonville before the 2020 season. You think? I mean, usually when the Jags say when we find out somebody's on the trade block, they get traded.
Well, it gives you an indication of Leonard Fournette's reputation around the league and just how unwanted he is. They've been trying to trade him for a month, and they got no takers.
Yeah, well, you don't know what they're asking, but I mean, I'm sure they're asking for more than
starts with, would you be interested in Leonard Fournette?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Would you? If you were a good team, would you want Leonard Fournette or other draft a guy? To be honest with you.
Under new NFL, CBA, marijuana testing is now only during training camp. For many years, though, testing began on 420.
Did it really?
Happy 420 day.
Just by, happenstance.
HMU if you want to burn. So, we have that going for us, which is nice. Yeah, early on, again, Friday 5-pack leading Balls. We'll see if he's able to
the Friday 5-pack is fun, but so was the dime bet board, and Beef took care of that one for us real quick.
You never know. You never know. Steve Spurrier turned 75 today. 75.
La, 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 la. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
So resonant.
I miss him so much.
Tonal. Not pitchy at all.
No.
The guy loved to croon, too. He loved to croon.
So good.
He's not dead. He's not.
I'd rather not do it right now.
He's not dead, but he may as well be dead because he's too chicken to call into the radio program, and that annoys me so bad. Like, we're something to be ashamed of.
It's hard.
Why can't he call the show, Beef?
So hard.
What's his go-to excuse? Who's not letting him call, Beef? Go ahead. Betray the confidence. You're a winner.
Beef.
This guy's not going to advance.
Beef, let me ask you something.
I'm not going to be like how Jordan did the 84 Bulls.
Beef.
I'm not going to announce that they were all doing coke in the hotel.
That was great. Beef, let me ask you this. When you got news of the kiln explosion,
what
in
kiln?
your mind
Why would you guys think
I went
that
in
he was
my
in a
kitchen,
kiln?
Dan, and I shattered every ceramic dish I have.
But then did you also go
in anger?
Hey, there's an open avenue back.
Oh, immediately. I said, from every tragedy springs opportunity.
Balls went to work for a financial. He certainly did not ever use a kiln. He doesn't know what a kiln is.
He was a big ceramic.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, I have a couple pieces of balls at my house.
No, those are bongs.
He and his wife like to try and recreate the scene from Ghost.
They did.
All that he sent Dan were a couple of bongs that he had to get rid of when the life insurance people came by. That's not an exhibit of his work, per se.
Yeah.
Yeah. Balls is alive and well, but he's not kicking and he won't call in, which is, again, it's
Unchained Melody.
Lost my support for this particular matchup. I may as well go with the Friday 5-pack if I can't get any back and forth with, a guy that wants to advance. I guess he doesn't care.
He wants.
He wants to, but
I can't
he
tell
recognizes
you.
what's
How
going
does he
on.
tell you? How does he save from the?
What are you talking about? How does he say?
He's dead. He can't talk.
I don't say. What bothers me about you two hypocrites is you play this nice guy nonsense. Like, how is it funny that you talk about your friend being dead?
Well, we try to keep his
It's
memory
not
alive.
funny.
We do.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
You just want to bury him deep in the ground.
I'm not burying him at all. I like the kid. I don't tell people. There are people that listen to this radio program who hear you two goons and don't understand that you're joking at the time. They have to get out. And
Balls would want us to laugh.
They go in and tell everyone,
Wouldn't he, Beef?
hey, Balls Davis died. I heard Dan and Beef talking about that. I thought it was rude, though. They were laughing.
Balls would want us to
He'd
laugh.
want us to live like he lived with a wink and a smile.
I can't tell you. I'm going to get some coffee.
People don't want to remember how.
Today, 8:45. You drove me from the studio, 8:45.
To quote from Brian's song, we don't want to remember how Balls died. We just want to remember how he lived. Oh, how he lived. This is the drill.
The Drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
That ball's out again. Ngakwe hitting that time.
This is Yannick Ngakwe from the Jacksonville Jaguars. You're listening to the flagship station 1010XL.
Jacksonville has fallen on it for a touchdown.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. Holy great deals, Batman. How do we do it? Murray Superstores offer an exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty. So stop paying those big city prices at those big city dealers. Shazam! And we'll trade anything from kitchen mops to laptops. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
When you're injured, the insurance company often tries to pay you less than you deserve. They call it business. We call it bullying. I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every day, we get our clients more than what the insurance companies initially offered and more than they were hoping to pay. Sometimes even 100 times more. How do we do it? It's simple. It starts with believing and it ends with betting. Believing in you and betting on ourselves. We use our size, our financial resources, and our reputation to take on the biggest bullies and get you the biggest results. We have recovered billions of dollars for our clients. You know what the insurance companies are hoping for? That you hire the wrong law firm that won't make those bets. That's why when you need a lawyer, the choice you make makes all the difference. Results matter, reputation matters, choices matter. So after an injury, who will you choose? There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
Now pound law on yourself. Pound law, that's all.
Offices, Jacksonville.
Republic Services is now hiring CDL drivers in Duval and St. Johns counties. Join the team of over 33,000 employees across the U.S. with Republic Services. New drivers get a $2,000 sign-on bonus and competitive benefits. Over 50% of managers in Northeast Florida started their careers as drivers. You can build a career too. Join the Republic Services team and make a positive impact on your community and environment. For more information and to apply, wear the star, drive your career, visit republicservices.com.
The NFL offseason on 1010XL is brought to you by Tire Outlet.
This is Tony Smith, and I'll be introducing you to our new draft picks once the selections have been made. Listen for my NFL draft profiles presented by McKeever Clinic, J. David Tax Law, and Wingstop.
Leon Searcy here, and you know I'll be ordering Wingstop delivery for the draft. Right now, Wingstop has free delivery at all 6 locations. Get your orders in early, lock them in for your favorite wings. I'm a lemon pepper guy, but try in the 11 mouth-watering flavors. All locations have free delivery from Orange Park to North Side to South Side to the beaches. Delivery is free, so go online, download the app now for your draft week wings. Wingstop.com.
Can't stop. Wingstop.
Attention, architects, engineers, and property managers, give your concrete structures new life with some CPR. CPR Contracting doesn't patch your concrete problems, it solves them. CPR restores and protects all concrete structures. So if the building is 1 story or 40 high, a bridge 1 mile or 10 miles long, CPR is long on the experience to fix it right. Local, licensed, insured, bonded, and drug-free. CPR is the concrete contractor you need to get to know. Also working with other general contractors. Find them at cprcontracting.com.
During the outbreak of COVID-19, Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute is offering an acute fracture clinic to the general public. This service is available to everyone, not only JOI patients. If you have an orthopedic injury or you think you have a fracture, they offer convenient and safe appointments at JOI South, Beaches, and San Marco. Hours are 8 a.m. through 12 p.m., Monday through Friday. For questions about the clinic or your insurance, call JOI 2000. JOI, where the pros go.
Do you need to sell your house? The Edge Group buys houses for all cash. If you want to sell your house, they will give you an all-cash offer in 24 hours and can close within 10 days. Don't pay thousands of dollars in commissions. Don't let your house sit on the market just waiting for an offer. Call the Edge Group and get an all-cash offer right now. They're standing by at 904-474-5851. Doesn't matter if the property needs repairs, if there's a tenant living in the house, whether it's old or new or just needs repairs. The Edge Group wants to give you a guaranteed all-cash offer, and they won't charge you a penny in commission. There's no risk or obligation, and it doesn't cost a cent to find out what the Edge Group can do for you. So call right now for an all-cash offer on your home at 904-474-5851. That's 904-474-5851. That's the Edge Group at Keller Williams Realty.
Hey, folks, Hicken here. If you're like me and all of us spend a lot more time at home than usual as we do our part against the spread of this coronavirus, one of the main steps the CDC recommends for the prevention of COVID-19 to clean all those dirty surfaces, then disinfect all frequently touched surfaces. That's where our friends at Zero Res help, man. They're on the front lines when it comes to fighting against germs and viruses. Not only do they have the patented technology to do the best job possible at cleaning your carpets, your tile, but they also have commercial-grade disinfectants that can sanitize your hard surfaces after they have been cleaned. Zero Res wants to help you clean and keep your home clean and healthy. The cleaning freaks will come right out there and get it done. They're offering 25% off all cleaning services. That's 25% off the cleaning of the carpets, the tiles, the area rugs, the upholstery, and more. Look, this fantastic offer expires at the end of April. Call Zero Res, 287-5727. That's 287-5727. Zero Res, spell forwards or backwards, the right way to clean.
Local businesses are nervous right now. EnviroMasters is here in these unusual times. EnviroMasters SaniGuard service is killing germs that kill your business. Protect your staff, customers, and family with EnviroMasters electrostatic spraying, killing COVID virus and dozens of other deadly organisms. EnviroMasters destroys germs and disease with no harm to people or the environment. So local businesses, call now at 683-6399. That's 683-6399 for EnviroMasters.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000.
All right, welcome back to the program. Making it towards the 9 o'clock hour. A couple things to update you. The Drill Bit Bracket Challenge presented by the Edge Group, 904-474-5851 if you need to sell your property fast. The Friday 5-pack, 59.5%. Balls Davis, 40%. So Balls has some work to do if he wants to get into a face-off with Beef. The head ball coach turns 75 today. Chris Harry has put out a list of 75 quotes from Steve Spurrier, who was a quote machine. And this was a big deal. Think back to spring 90, Pross, when Spurrier took over. This is a little bit different than I could have my win with my dog Clarabelle because this guy backed it up. I don't know who the quarterback will be, but he'll lead the SEC in passing.
And he did. It was Shane Matthews, who was 7th on the depth chart. You forget that Shane,
which is pretty cool,
just that previous fall of '89 was one of those caught up in the gambling and was suspended. But you didn't think anything of it because he was so buried on the depth chart. It didn't look like Shane Matthews would ever play. Everyone worried about Kyle Morris, who was the starting quarterback.
And after his first orange and blue game, was that here?
Yeah, it was.
Kyle Morris threw 4 picks. You can't just drop back and throw the ball to the other team. The bad plays Kyle made may have opened up the quarterback situation this summer. I never said Kyle was it. I said he was ahead. So,
and then I thought, in my memory, and I guess I looked this up the other day. It's funny that we're bringing it up now. In my memory, though, Shane was so good in the spring game that he named the starter right then, but I guess it didn't happen that way.
I guess not. During his first UF training camp after naming Shane Matthews his starting quarterback, I told him I was tired of seeing a different one every day. We need an order, or if a guy plays better than the next guy, he'll move up, but everybody's in position now, so we'll go from there. We need to see how a guy reacts to being named number 1. So,
and there really was he never even came close to giving it up. No one ever. He was from the first game under Spurrier against Oklahoma State when they threw it all over the yard, and Shane probably threw 300 yards and multiple touchdowns. He never lost the job, and what a success story he is. I mean, this is a kid. It would be not much different than if his own son suddenly became the starter at Florida and had 3, all SEC years. Shane was an afterthought. He was going to be a 4-year non-player, get a degree, go back to Mississippi and coach guy.
Yep.
And Spurrier. He played a lot of years in the NFL, Shane Matthews. A lot.
Decade. After the NCAA announced the 1-year bowl ban on the football program, that was in September after they'd beaten Alabama for the first time in 27 years, and they knew we got a pretty good football team. He said, well, if we're average or mediocre with no chance at a bowl, then this penalty means nothing. But we're being punished because we're a good team. I just don't believe the NCAA understands the enormity of what they've done. They've driven a stake through the hearts of our football players.
That's the 90 team that won the SEC on the field, but then wasn't given it.
Yeah. Spurrier, after beating Georgia for the first time, they can't say they own us right now. Hopefully they won't continue to beat us 14 out of every 18. I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
38-7, I believe, that first year. And what I remember about that game is after just watching Galen Hall paint grass for 4 years in that game, to go up there with Spurrier, and I remember I was sitting with my buddy Jim, who I lost to Crohn's disease years and years ago, 25 years ago now. but we were sitting in the stands. We were in a Georgia section. That's back when you're a student. You get in any way you can. So we're sitting in the middle of a Georgia section. And, man, the quiet, condescending, patronizing insults. We just had a conversation with each other all day. Man, this is great. They're just not going to be able to stop us, are they? And then the other one said, boy, I tell you what, guess all those years, we're not like taunting people around us. We're just having a conversation loud enough that would be so obnoxious and annoying. Needless to say, on that Saturday, the Georgia section was cleared out pretty quick. I believe it was 38-7. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was.
Terrence Barber did the backflip. Remember that one?
Yeah.
After one of the touchdowns.
But he was Spurrier, and we're talking about the head ball coach, 75 today, was so good.
Here's what this is and you tell me what you think here. What is the cliche in college football that is almost just accepted point blank? It's Jimmy's and Joe's, not
X's and O's.
Steve Spurrier shoots that down so far. I mean, he's the one. He alone should be why that should never be uttered again. Clearly, it's not just about the Jimmys and Joes, not the X's and O's, because Spurrier came in with the exact same players and roster that had been there the 3 years previous, going 6-5 every year, and was a dominant, hard-to-stop, explosive football team. And that was all about the X's and O's, had nothing to do with the Jimmys and Joes, the same old Jimmy and Joes.
82-12 in the SEC. Nick Saban, 86-15 in the SEC. Different times.
Didn't Spurrier have 3 straight 8-0 SEC years?
He had
maybe even 4. Did they between 91 and 95? Did they not?
2. He had 2.
2 in a row.
He went 7-0 in 91. He went 8-0 in 95 and 96.
That's it.
And then those were the 3 undefeateds he had in conference play. Never worse than 6-2. 6-2 in 92 and 6-2 in 2001. And that was it. Otherwise, 7-1 or 8-0 the whole time. So he was.
And it was good timing. The SEC was not the SEC that it is now.
No.
It wasn't full of title contenders every year. They were Spurrier revolutionized the game, and he came into the SEC when everyone was just handing it off and running 3 yards up the middle, and running backs were the star of the league.
Maybe more impressively, 3 straight 6-2s at South Carolina, where he finished in the country 9th, 8th, and 4th.
Well, and again, he swung the balance in the SEC East. With him there, Florida wasn't what they were. Georgia wasn't as good as they are now, and so it was also good. I mean, he made some of that time because of what a good coach he was. But anyway.
Sugar, Gator, sugar, Fiesta, sugar, citrus, orange, citrus, sugar, orange.
Yeah.
Bowl games he went to. All big bowls. And Florida finished.
It remembers that way. It doesn't seem like it's exactly what it was. It seems like they never lost. I mean, it seemed like 12 years of just awesomeness.
Finished in the top 10, 13th the first year at 9-2, then 7th, 10th, 5th, 7th, 2nd, 1st, 4th, 5th, 12th, 10th, and 3rd.
Yeah.
His bad year, he was 9-4 in 99, and then came back with 10-3. And then the 01 team, many think, and will argue, was as good as any of them.
Who was the other SEC? Was that Auburn? Who did they lose to? You said they had 2 that year.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
Rex Grossman at Jordan Hare.
Yeah, Auburn. Auburn was the other loss.
He threw for 300 yards in every single game.
Yeah.
That was like a 20-17 kicker from Florida beat him.
Yeah.
Duval.
David Duval.
Yeah. Son of a gun.
All right, this is the drill. It's the Monday Morning Quarterback DivorceMenOnly.com. The turn for home in the final hour next on the program.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Florida Public Utilities is suspending service disconnections and waiving late fees until further notice. Be aware of scams. FPU customers will never be asked for immediate payment with the prepaid cash card over the phone or in person. Visit 1010XL.com for more information.
I'm Holt Harrell. At Harrell & Harrell, we have the size and resources to take on the largest companies. But we are also the size that we know each and every one of our clients when they call. So call us. Harrell & Harrell. Don't settle